Hi, I'm Dr. Doug. I am a wellness coach. I've been involved in holistic medicine for 4 decades, so I know a thing or two about the subject. And what I really love is preventing problems. I mean, I treated a lot of problems I was an acupuncturist, herbalist, treated a lot of problems. Treatments are very important. But prevention, you know what they say. What do they say? I forget. Prevention is very important because, especially in the case of something like pancreatic cancer, because it's very hard to treat, if not impossible, and it is actually called incurable. Unfortunately, I mean, modern oncology has made a lot of progress, and a lot of cancer survivors more than ever before, and that's wonderful, and they're going to continue to do that to make progress. I know it. But the problem with pancreatic cancer is that it forms a hard nut. The tumor itself is a hard nut. And it's hard to get in there, see, because it's so stagnated. And stagnated is a Chinese concept. We'll get to that in a minute. Pancreas is situated above the stomach, and it secretes insulin. I'm sure you've heard of that. Conducts blood sugar into all of your cells so that they can survive and thrive. So it's a very important gland. And when it gets disrupted, well, bad things happen. But mainly the cancer spreads too. And so the cancer isn't actually in the gland, by the way. It's in the duct, quack, quack, leading out of it, into it, and out of it. And like I said, it's very difficult to treat. So let's learn to prevent it instead. Maybe that's really important for anybody that's headed in that direction. And it is about habits. I can go over 2 habits that I've thought of that can lead to this pancreatic cancer. So let's take a look at them. Number 1, of course, is worry. I know. You know, you can't find worry under a microscope. That's why they always miss it. Worry makes people, I'm talking about fear, worry, dread, blah, blah, other synonyms, makes people tighten up. And some people tighten up right there in that stomach area, right above the stomach where the pancreas is. They tighten it up, they keep it tight all day when they're worried, when they're thinking about the future and the past, which don't exist, so they're all worried. They tighten that up. And they also do gestures and fold their arms a lot over that area. And I want to show you a picture of Jack Benny, a very famous comedian, one of my all-time favorites growing up. He was a very nervous fellow. That was part of his shtick, you know, but he was a nervous fellow. He was worrying all the time. So you always see him like this, you know, in that pose, or with his arms closed. I looked at a lot of pictures of him, but, you know, pardon me, he died of pancreatic cancer. That started me thinking, why him and nobody else? Why doesn't it affect other people? It's because he tightens up in that area, causes stagnation, causes the chi, or the energy and the juices and the fluids and the blood to not flow, to stay there and get nasty like a swamp. That's what happens with cancer. It gets stagnated and starts turning fetid and developing its own heat, pathogenic heat. And then that heat, of course, starts exploding and it starts expanding faster than the surrounding tissues. That's the problem with cancer. It's fast. It grows too fast, right? It duplicates too fast. So, and then eventually kills its host. Stupid, right? Kills itself that way. So anyway, worry is number 1, but also tightening up, hunching over all the time. Now, that's mainly for chest, all this hunching, right? That's not good either, not good for the heart. But people who tighten up down here for whatever reason, keep it tight, not good. So we want to look at those 2 things, slumping posture and worrying. I don't worry. I used to worry like crazy, but I stopped it. I don't worry anymore. There's no point in it. Anyway, it doesn't help anything. Planning is good, right? Analyzing the past, planning for the future, these are good things. But worrying about the future, whatever, that doesn't help anything. Anyway, we'll get into that. I'll leave my website address in the information below. Go there, send me an email. Let's talk about this. If you're worrying, if you're concerned about this, worrying has a whole lot of other problems too, by the way, a lot that we can talk about. If you want to stop worrying, I can teach you to do that. That's my point. So, This is Dr. Doug saying, have a good day. See you next time.